Hello everyone, today's video will be about how to tame your inner doubts, your inner saboteurs, and promote your better self, your higher self, and the best version of you when you're about to have great successes. Any big, meaningful step in life comes with critics, doubts. Are we going to be up to the task? Are we going to make it? Are we going to find solutions? Are we going to find a job? Is that too risky? Those are classics. Any normal human being which functions, I would say, normally, will experiment at key moments of choices and transformation, a series of inner doubts. And when you're offered a promotion, I mean, the news doesn't need to be, hard and negative. It can just be thrilling like a promotion. And yet you might have all your inner doubts awakening and raging through you when you're about to take a new job or embark on a new challenge. They're both inner voices are normal to like make you evaluate your risk and assess the situation. And when they overtake your brain, when they overtake your body, when they are an overflow among you, they're also becoming perilous for you. And as you say, that says you're your best enemy, and that's exactly what it is. It is at times when you let those inner voices, critic inner voices, be too strong, they also prevent you from being your best. And that's really what we don't want. And we want to be able to direct those inner voices. I would say it's hard to suppress them, but you can lower their volume, you can direct them differently, you can find them a destination almost that is not the one that you will be taking. You're never going to completely get rid of your inner critics, and that makes it even more important to be dealing with them as much as you can. Any kind of inner critic that you see coming through you, raging through you, is certainly because deep, there's a lack of trust in something. It can be in yourself, it can be in your system, it can be in your company, it can be in your team, but it is all founded. The root cause is a lack of trust. And it might be even a mix of all those different kinds of internal, external lack of trust. And the thing to do is, at some point, it's all about trying to work on the trust piece. There's no miracle. If the lack of trust is the root cause of all those inner critics, that's where you need to go. What do you need to be trusting more yourself? What do you need to be trusting more your environment? What are your needs? How can you start somewhere small, maybe, so that it's not too dangerous to launch yourself and try and experiment and learn from it and build trust? Because trust is, I'm sure you've seen that in relationships in general, trust is at the foundation of everything. And there's nothing like proving. The trust has to be worked out, and you need proof of trust. That's how you grow trust. That I try something, it works well. Oh, I can trust it now. I know I can walk, so I start walking, and I trust I can do 2 steps, so I do 3 steps. That's how kids learn to walk, because they start trusting that they do 2 and they can do a 3rd one. The same with work. You will build trust with your team. You will build trust with the bigger entity, your company, your division, and you will start from a human being standpoint. It's always trust in somebody, and then that infuse into the trust of the organization. You rarely trust an entity first, and it goes through people. People are who are going to are the people are the elements that are going to make you trust a bigger entity, like a company, a team, a division, whatever. But at the centerpiece is because you trusted the people you've been working with. They are embodying, in a way, a bigger idea. So trust is essential. And it's like sports, it's like gym. It's workout, and you start small. When you haven't done gym for a long time, you don't start by running a marathon. You run maybe 5K and 10K, and eventually you'll get there. So trust works exactly the same. And if you're interested in the topic of trust and the impact of trust throughout the managing teams, I really highly recommend you The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team by Patrick Lencioni. I cannot speak enough about it. It's not new theory, but it is absolutely fundamental in trying to understand the dynamics of teams. By the way, that was a little side note. So one reason why I think it's really important that you understand your inner critics and deal with them is because when you're a leader of a team, you're responsible for the impact you create. And having yourself composed, which doesn't mean you don't express anything, but you don't show panic or you don't show, I would say, an overflow of emotions. When you're together, that's what you inspire to your team. And that's a way to create trust. And the more that happens in a fairly fluid way, the more the team will build cohesion and will be very strong at addressing challenges. So that's why I think it's so important for leaders to be really reflecting about their own internal self-talks, because what you don't want as a leader is that your self-talks become your narrative, because when it becomes your narrative, you make it happen in reality. So if you're shaken by your inner critics and you don't deal with them, then at some point that's become who you are, and that transpires to your team, and you will find it in the dynamics of the team, and that will not allow you to be your best and to produce the best work and to have them thrive, because they have a safe space, because they have a trusted environment, and because trust is fluid among the various individuals of your team. So I cannot encourage you enough to be identifying your inner critics, your own saboteurs, to have you thrive and be your best, but also as such, you as a leader, you impact your own team. You will become a role model. You will impact the relationship within the team, and you will have you will give the biggest gift you can give them, so that they can really blossom and be their best, and together achieve wonderful things. I wish you all the best, and you can reach me out at on LinkedIn. At my page, Bogliolo Coaching and Consulting, on my YouTube channel also to watch this video, or you can also look at my website on this and other videos or articles that I've been doing over time, www.bogliolo.net. And you know where to find me if you want to consult or just chit chat. And I really look forward to hear from you. Take care and all the best. Thank you.